So good morning, students. Today we're gonna do a simple calculator where you will enter any numbers you want. So enter the numbers will be entered by you, and then you're also gonna pick the operation. What operations do we have in math? Like basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That only those four. There's normally a lot of other operations, but these are the most basic ones. So that's what your calculator do, right? We usually add, subtract, multiply, and then divide. Now, what we're going to do first is, as usual, can you guys please get the green flag, everybody? So get the green flag, and then you have it here. I'll try to zoom in and then show it in a bigger size so you guys can easily see it. So it is a green flag. Now, guys, you're going to ask me, probably some of you might ask, Mr., how do you know this much about Scratch? So it's all about practice, guys, okay? The more you spend time on Scratch, the better you learn it. And then you probably say, why do we need the Scratch? Like, what is the point of learning this? You guys don't realize that. I mean, for example, right now I'm telling my daughter to take some programming classes. And she's like, Miss Dad, I don't like it. I said, I'm not expecting to like it. I said, just give it a shot, take some classes, and then just get a little bit of it. You're not gonna be a computer scientist, maybe, but you will realize something when you guys become in high school, go to high school. You will realize that things that you learn in here will help you to do some of the classes. So these are essential things. You know, when you make the building, right? You do the structure, the bottom, right? It has to be strong. You put it strong, and then building gets stronger. So that's what it is now, guys. I'm not expecting everyone to be computer scientists. Now, next step is, you see this variable? Can you guys see variable? Can you click on the variable and then make two variables? Name them number one and then number two. So how do we do those? You click make a variable. Can you guys please make two variables? So when you make the variable, you can see it here. You see number one, it is 0 because there's nothing in it yet. And then you can also make this one invisible. Look, you can see it now, right? But if you uncheck this, you're not going to see it. So if you really need to see your variables, you can just put a check. Let's make another one and name it number 2. And I'm going to pause after this. Make a variable, name it number 2. And then, okay, as you can see, it is checked and it's 0 because there's nothing, no values in it yet. Next thing, what we want to do is I'm going to introduce you to something called ask. If you guys could check on the sensing, you see sensing here? And then you have ask. So just pull it out and attach to your flag. So ask means telling you what to do. So I want you to write here, enter a number. Enter a number. And then click on flag, see what happens. Look. You see something pop up on the bottom here. So it is asking you something, right? Whatever you guys type here will be assigned to this answer. You see this answer? Answer is literally what you're gonna respond. For example, if I respond 5, you enter, you see my answer becomes 5. Why? Because my answer to this ask is 5. Does it make sense? Okay. All right. Okay, Ariana, my bad. Now, the next step is, guys, so whatever you guys answer, I want this to be assigned to number 1 because number 1 is what I'm entering first, right? So how do we do that? If you guys check under variables, it says set my variable. For my variable, you have to put number 1. Okay, so number 1, and then you're gonna put this answer, guess where? In here, you see? Boom. So what did I do is I'm assigning this answer to be equal to my number 1. So look, I'm gonna run the green flag now. What number? For example, 100. Enter. You see, my number 1 is 100 from now on. Does it make sense? Now I'm supposed to ask for the second number. How do I do that? Should I get another ask? On the sensing, I'm going to get another one. And then this time I'm going to tell enter another number, which is going to be second number, right? And we also get, so guys, ask allows me to enter any number I want, because as a matter of fact, when you run flag, any number you enter here, it's going to become equal to my answer, which is equal to my number 1. And that's what's going to show up here. Enter, you see 45. Now I need to do the same, set number 2 to answer beneath this one. So we're going to get this from the variables again, set my number 2, and then also get the answer again. Answer again. So when you guys click on flag, it's going to ask me. You see the cat says enter a number. Any number you add will be assigned to number 1. Enter. You see my number 1 is 500. And it says enter another number. This time you're going to put another number. It's going to be assigned to number 2. You see number 2 is 300 now. So since I have 2 numbers, now it's time to do the operations. At this point, I'm going to run this and then show you how it works. Okay, so now when you guys click on flag, it's going to ask you enter a number, and then you have to put it here and press on enter. So what do you want the first number to be? Let's put 10. Enter, and it says, and then you see number 1 change to 10. Now it says enter another number. What do you want this second number to be? 20. Enter. So you see I have number 1 10, number 2 is 20. My answer is 20 because the last answer is 20. And at this point, you guys don't need this answer anymore. You guys can uncheck it. You don't have to see the answer. Now, I want to make another variable and then name it something. So what do you think would be wise to name a variable that's going to show me the result? Either it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. What would be the nice... huh? No, the third variable. Do you think it would be wise to name it result? Result, right? I mean, I could have made multiplication, division, and then separate things, but let's keep it result for now. Let's keep it simple. Okay, now you guys see the result, right? Next step is now it's time to do the result. So I'm gonna use another ask. If you guys click on sensing and get another ask, and for this ask, you need to ask what operation. Look, what operation, and then semicolon, and then you're gonna put those operations. First one is plus operation. What operation? 1 singular. Second one is minus. Third one is multiplication. The last one is division. Okay. And then here we go. Look. So I'm going to run this. It says what operation, semicolon, and then you put all the operations, plus, minus, multiplication, division. So it says what operation in the last one. I'm zooming in, guys. Look, the last block ask, it says what operation, and then you have to put plus sign, comma, minus, comma, multiplication, comma, and then division. And then wait. So it's going to wait for you to enter every time. All right. So after we ask what operation, we have to actually use that as an operation, right? So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another variable, and I'm going to need operation, because operation will tell me what operation it is. So you're going to use this set again under it. You're going to choose operation. And then here you're going to put another answer. So you see what's special about this answer, guys? This answer is changing every time depending on when you enter. First time it's going to be whatever you enter for number 1. Second time an answer is going to be equal to whatever you enter for number 2. And then lately it's going to be whatever operation you enter. So I'm going to run this for you. Look. So here, look. First, now enter first number. Let's say 23. Enter. You see my number 1 is 23. You enter the second, another number. Let's say 36. Enter. My number 2 is 36. And now I'm going to pick an operation. Let's say plus sign. Enter. My answer is plus sign. And operation is also plus sign. So what we want to do is, watch me carefully. You're going to go to control and then get this guy here, this one. You see this? So you're going to get if with a little diamond shape and then else under it. You see this? Here. Please have it. Okay. Next, I'm going to do the addition first, okay? Let's make sure that result shows the addition. So, guys, question. When we pick the operation, it's either plus, minus, multiplication or division, right? For me to add two numbers, which operation should I choose? Plus sign, right? So that's what we do here, guys. Look, in this diamond shape, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this. You see on the green? Can you pick this? You see this? So you pick this one. It's a diamond with circle equal 50. Okay? For instead of 50, I'm gonna put which sign? Plus sign. Look, I'm zooming in. Here, can you guys see it? So in here, you're gonna put plus sign. In this circle, guess what you're gonna put? Which one? Operation. So look, if operation equals plus, what's gonna happen? You're gonna, okay, you guys gonna get the set, and then you change the result. Here, guys, I'm detaching it. This is what I'm doing lately. So in the diamond, if I put this green diamond, in first circle, I drag out operation and put it in there. And here I put plus sign. Okay? And then you also pull out the set my variable and then change my variable to result. Right? So result is going to be addition of those two numbers, right? How I'm going to tell computer to add up those two numbers. Guess how? You check under operations and you're going to get this circle. You see this one? It's adding stuff. So what do I put in the circles? Who wants to guess? What am I adding? Number 1, number 2. So I'm adding number 1 in here, you see? And then number 2 goes in here. You see, guys? Okay. Now, when I attach this back, look what happened. Let me run a test, guys. Let me run a test. So here, guys. Green flag. Okay, Rosie, tell me one number. Which number you want to add? Tell me one number. Any number. So 100. I'm adding 100. Enter another number. Tell me another number. 200. Okay, enter. All right, what operation? I'm doing plus addition, right? addition, and look at the result, 300. That's a calculator. So, is it sincere? Are you guys sincere?
What do we use?